Okay, welcome to lecture third. Okay, from logic to code, Python solving problem. Okay, so in lecture third, we will discuss about the relation operator, logical operators, type conversion, bitwise operators, argument operators, membership operator, and identity operators. Okay, what we have left in the lecture two, that operator will discuss here. Okay, so one by one, we will go through all this operator. Now coming to the relation operator. Okay, so what is relation operator? The relation operator is nothing, it will compare the value of the operands, okay, on the either sides. It will determine the relation among the two or more than that. Okay, so suppose that if you are considering, suppose I am considering the variables, okay, like num1 equal to 10, num1 num2 equal to 0, num3 equal to 10. Okay, so I am taking this value num1 equal to 10, num2 equal to 0, and num3 equal to 10. If you see that relation between the num1 and num2, okay, is not equal to num1 not equal to num2. If you see num1 equal to num3, means num1 value is 10 and the num3 value is 10, then num1 equal to num3. Okay, so similarly we have taken a string str1, okay, good, and str2 we are taken the afternoon for the example. So str1 not equal to str2 means str1 is not equal to the str2. Okay, so we'll see the things in here we will see. Okay, these all are the operator symbols. How the operator symbols we are going to take it. Suppose that if you want to check equal to, okay, equal to operator, if equal to operator, so you have to write double two times equal to. Okay, what it will do, it will compare the two operands. Whenever are equal, then the condition is true, otherwise it is false. When the condition are true, when operand are equals, then the condition is true, then it will print the true value, otherwise it will print the false value. So if you already in the previous slide we have taken the num value 10, num value num1 equal to 10, num2 equal to taken 0, num3 you taken the 10. So here num1 equal to num2, no, because num1 value is 10 and the num2 value is 0, so it's not equal to, so it's giving false value. Okay, now str1 we have kept what, str1 good, and the str2, what is the value kept in the str2, afternoon. So str1 is not equal to str2, the condition is false, so it is giving false result. Now not equal to, see the symbol of not equal to, this is symbol of the not equal to. Okay, so if the value of the two operands are not equal, if the value of the two operands are not equal, then the condition is true, then the condition is true, otherwise the condition is false. So if you see that here it is num1 not equal to num2, num1 value is 10, num2 value is 0, so it is not equal to, num1 not equal to num2 means condition is true, so it is giving the true, it will be printing the value true. Now str1, what we have stored in str1 in the previous slide, str1 we have put it what, good, and str2 what we have put it, afternoon. So str1 not equal to str2 means condition is true, so it is giving true. Now num1 not equal to num3, num1 value is 10, num3 value also 10, so num1 equal to num3 means the value of num1 is 10 and the num3 value is 10, so it is equal to. Okay, but here it is given not equal to, means the condition is true. The condition is true or false, the condition is false, because num1 value is 10 and the num2 value is also 10, but here it is mentioned not equal to, but is equal to, so what the output, its output is false. Now coming to the greater than. Okay, if the value of the left operand is greater than the value of the right operand, if the value of the left operand is greater than the value of the what, right operand, then the condition is true, then the condition is true, otherwise the condition is false. So what we have taken the num1 value we have taken the 10, but the num2 value we have taken 0. So num1 greater than num2, is 10 greater than 0, yes, condition is true, so it is giving the output true. Okay. Now str1 means string 1 good, and str2 means string afternoon. So str1, how many value is there? Good. So then G double O D means 4. Okay. In afternoon, it is more than what? 4. So it is giving the condition is true. Then str1 greater than equal to str2. Then the condition is true. So it is giving the result what? True. Now, if you see that less than, okay, what is less than? If you see the less than operator, okay, the value, if the value of the left operand is less than the value of the right operand, if the value of the left operand is less than the value of the right operand, then the condition is true, otherwise the condition is false. So what num1 have taken? Num1 we have taken 10. Okay, so here num1 less than num what? 2. Here it is num1 less than num2. So but num1 value is 10, num2 value is 0. Is 10 less than 0? No, condition is not true, it's false. So it is giving the false. Okay, it is giving the false output. Now coming to the logical operator. Now after that we come to the logical operator. Okay, these are the three logical operators supported by the Python. What are the three logical operator? And, or not. Three logical operators which are described in the Python are AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. So these are the AND operator, AND, OR, and the NOT. So logical AND, logical OR, and logical NOT. These operators are written in the lowercase only. Okay, if you have to write, then you have to write in the lowercase. Okay, it will not take the caps uppercase. The logical operator evaluated to either true or false based on the logical operand on the either side. It will be also give in the form true value in the form of true or false. Okay. Now giving if both the operand are true, if the both the operand are true, then the condition become true. For AND operator, I am talking about the AND operator. If the both operand are true, if the both operand are true, then the condition become true. So it will print the output true, otherwise it will print the false. Okay, if you see the example, num1 I taken equal to 10, num2 I am taking minus 10, minus 20. Okay, so now I'm taking num1 equal to num2, num1 equal to 10. I'm taking here num1 equal to 10, and num2 equal to minus 20. But here I taking num1 equal to 20, means and num2 equal to minus 20, means num1 value, num1 means first A and B both conditions should be true, means num1 equal to 0 is true, and num2 equal to minus 20 is also true, means the both condition is true. Then it is output is true. Okay, now if you choose second example, num1 equal to 10, and the num2 equal to we have written the 10, but here num2 value is minus 20, but here num2 equal to 10, means this condition is not specified. So either one condition is not specified, means condition is false. Okay, now coming to the logical OR. Okay, logical OR, if any of the two operands are true, if any of the two operands are true, any one of the any of the two operands are true, then the condition becomes true, otherwise the condition becomes false. Okay, suppose I have taken num1 equal to 10 and num2 I have taken 2. Now if you see num1 greater than equal to 10, num1 greater than equal to 10, yes, condition is true because num1 value you have taken 10, but here is asking num1 greater than equal to 10. Okay, now or either num1 num2 greater than equal to 10, num2 greater than equal to 10, the condition is false, but the first condition is true. So it's in the or condition, either one of the conditions should be true, so it is giving the true. Now for 2, num1 less than equal to 5, but I have taken the num1 value is 10, but here I actually num1 less than equal to 5, when the condition is false. Okay, for num2, okay, it should be greater than equal to 10, so it also false. Okay, means both condition are false, then the output is also false. Now coming to the not, coming to the not operator. Not means logical not. Okay, means used to reverse the logical state of its operand. Okay, only used to reverse the operand, means it will comes to reverse the operation. Suppose that if 0, then it convert into the 1. Okay, suppose that it is giving num1 equal to 10. What is given? num1 equal to 10. Now if you write not num1 equal to 20, condition is true because num1 equal to 20. Okay, it is not true. Okay, it is not true for, but here it is I not means condition is true. Now I'm taking not. Okay, not num not num1 equal to 10. Okay, if you see num1 value is equal to 10, condition is true, but here it is not, so its condition become false. Okay, so implicit, what is implicit? Okay, and what is explicit? Okay, so explicit type conversion can also be a narrow or widening. Okay, so first we'll discuss about the implicit type conversion. Okay, implicit type conversion. So in implicit type conversion, Python automatically convert one data type into the another data type. This process does not need any user involvement. So in the implicit type of conversion, it will convert the data type automatically. Okay, automatically, there is no need of any user involvement. Okay, let us see the example where the Python promote the conversion of the data type, okay, to the higher data type. Now if you want to convert integer data type into the float data type, okay, there is no any relevant of the users. Okay, it is directly converted into the another data type. And suppose that integer data type is directly converted into the float type of conversion. Okay, now see the example. Okay, see the example. Now I am taking num underscore int equal to 123. Now I am taking num underscore flo equal to 1.23. Okay, I am taking two variables. Okay, first variable I am taking integer data type, and then second variable I am taking the decimal data type. Okay, first is 123, that is integer data type. Now second is decimal data type 1.23. Now I am going to add both. Okay, now I am getting in the third variables num underscore new equal to num underscore integer plus num underscore flow. Now I'm going to add both the variables. Now I'm going to take the output through the help of print. Okay, through the help of print, I'm going to take the output print. Now I'm going to give the message data type of the num integer, okay, comma type. Now I'm giving the type. What the type will do? It will identify the which type of class is num underscore int. So if you see that num underscore int is an integer data type. Okay, so if you see that the output came below, if you below you can take data type of the num underscore int is the class int, integer data type. Now if you go to second, print data type of the num underscore flow. So I'm on to know the type. Okay, type. Now I'm going to num underscore flow. Okay, so if you check it, num at the top, second one, num underscore flow, that is equal to 1.23, means 1.23 means decimal data type. So if you see that in the output, data type of the num underscore flow is the float data type. Okay, now I'm going to the print value of the num new. Now the value of the num new is stored in the num new. Okay, so what is the value of num new? It will add 123.1.3, means it, the result will be as 124.23. So it will give the result as a 124.23. Now I want to know the data type. Okay, what type of data it is. Okay, now I'm going to print data type of the num underscore new. Now we have to use the keyword type. If you use the keyword type, it will print the what? It will print the type of data, which type of data it is. Maybe it float. So the output came in the float, the decimal point. So you have to, here the output is coming as the integer, not float data type. To the explicit type conversion. Okay, explicit type conversion, here the user involvement is necessary, means the user convert the data type of any object require the data type. We use the predefined function like int, float, float like str to perform the explicit data type conversion. Okay, this type of conversion is also called a typecasting. This type of conversion is also called the typecasting because the user cast means changes the data type depend upon the user. Now expressions, okay, expression typecasting can be done by assigning the required data type, okay, function to express that things. Okay, now if you see that I am writing here on code int to float integer, I want to convert the integer data type to the float. Okay, so I have given x equal to x value, x equal to 56. What we have given? X equal to 56 we have given. Now I am going to print the result, print x. Now it print x comma type x. So what will print? It will print the value of x 56. Now type x means it will decide the what type of data x is. So x is an integer data. So it will give 50, 56 and class int. If you go to second, now print float x. Okay, print float x means x value is comes on the float. So what is x equal to 56? So it will print 56.0 because due to the float mentioned here, because we have mentioned the float keywords, and it will convert the integer into the float. Now I'm going to print x. Now if you will print the x, it will give 56 also. Okay, now I'm going to print type. Okay, what type of data is float x? Float x is what type of data? So float means x is 56.0. 56.0 is a float data type. That decimal, what decimal data type. Okay, now if you see here, okay, float to int, okay, narrowing. Now if you give y equal to 98.67, what is the value of y? 98.67. So I am going to print y. Okay, print y means it will print the value of y. What is the value of y? 98.67. Now I want to know the type of y. Type of y means it's a what? Float data type means 98.67 is the decimal data type, so it will give it to class float. Okay, now I am going to convert. Okay, print int means integer data type of y. I want only the integer part of y. So then what is the integer part of y? 99 98.67. What is the integer part? 98. So it will give the output 98. Now print, now type int y. Now you want to know the type. What type of data is int y? Means integer of y. What type data is? It's a integer data, so it is given class int. Okay, if you see in same in the string form, in the string, now I am taking age equal to 67, age equal to 67. Now I am going to print str age. So what is the age equal to 67? Now I'm going to print str means string data, string. It will convert string age. Okay, so it will convert the age into the string form. Now I am giving tt equal to 97. I'm giving what? Tt equal to 97. Okay, so tt equal to 97. Now I'm giving print int tt. Okay, so first output, when what is the first output? It will give as 67. So here 67 output is not a integer type, it's a integer type. It is a what? String data type. It is not integer. Now tt equal to 97. If you say tt equal to 97, if you go to print the int tt means integer tt means it will put the integer value, means here I written the string. Okay, tt equal to 97 we have written in the string form, but the output is come in the what? Integer form. That is 97 is integer, so we have mentioned int here. Okay, our age equal to 67 means integer data type. In the output we are taking the that string form, so it will convert the age into the string form. Now coming to the bitwise operator. Okay, bitwise means in the Python, bitwise operator I used to perform the bitwise calculation. On the bitwise calculation, on the bitwise of integer, it will take. Okay, the integer are first converted into binary. First the integer are converted into the binary form. So whatever the integer we are given, it is converted into the binary form. Then operational are performed on bit by bit. Then operation we are going to perform bit by bit. Hence name is bitwise operator, because on the bitwise we are going the operation, so it is the bitwise operator. The result is written in the form. After that operation has been completed, we will convert the result into the decimal form, because already the input is in the form of decimals, so output should I want in the decimal form. So if it is the operators, okay, this is the bitwise and bitwise in, if you see the syntax, x and y, x and operator y. Now this is bitwise or, if you see the symbol, operator of symbol operator of bitwise or. Okay, symbol syntax, if you see x, simple one line, straight line. Okay, y. Now if you see the bitwise not means minus x. Okay, minus x means bitwise not. If you write here, okay, bitwise xor, if you see the xor operator, okay, xor symbol. Now bitwise right shift, bitwise right shift, it will shift one bit right. Okay, bitwise left shift means it will shift one bit left side. Okay. Okay, here we'll see the bitwise operator. Okay, so bitwise AND operator. Okay, returns 1 if both the bit are 1, else it will return 0. Okay, in the bitwise operator, it returns the value 1. Okay, bitwise AND operator means it will return the value 1 if the both bit are 1. If the both bit are 1, okay, then it will return 0, then it will return 1, otherwise it will return 0. If you see A equal to 10, what we have? A equal to 10 and B equal to 4. You written A equal to 10. So first we have to convert 10 into the what? First we convert 10 into the binary number. So what is the binary number of 10 is 1010. Okay, 1010 is the what? Binary conversion, the decimal binary conversion of 10. Now B equal to 4. So it will convert the 4 into the binary form. Okay, 0100. Okay, this is the binary conversion of 4. Okay, so if you see, first is 1010. Now the second is 0100. If you see horizontal, okay, vertical if you can, vertical, okay, vertical if you can 00. Okay, first, okay, first column you can see. Okay, in the first horizontal if you say, what is the first is 0, top is 0, after is 0. 00 means output is 0. If you see 1010 means already written, if the both bit are 1, then it will return 1, otherwise it will return 0. So if you see that, okay, 10 also, both one bit is 0, another bit is 1, so it output is coming as 0. Now the in the third position, if you see that, from the left side of the third, 0 1, also here what, here also 1 0, both are not 1, so output is 0. Last, okay, last left side, if you see that 10 means also there is no any, both are 1, so it will output is 0. So what is 00000, 4 times 0? Then we are going to convert into the decimal. What is the decimal value of 0000? Okay, now bitwise OR operator. Now I'm going to do about the bitwise OR operator. Okay, returns the one value if either one of the bit is 1. If either one of the bit is 1, else it returns 0. Okay, so what we are given, A equal to 10, we have taken A equal to 10. Now we are going to convert the value of 10 into the binary number. Now B equal to 4, now we are going to convert the 4 into the binary form. Now we do the operations of OR. Okay, so if it is that 1010, okay, the value of 10. Now in the value of 4, that is 0100. Okay, if you do the operations, okay, so what they written in the bitwise OR operator, return 1 if either of the bit is 1, either of the one bit is 1. Okay, else it returns 0. If you see that first one, that is 0 and 0. Okay, first one is 0, that is 10 part of the rightmost part is 0 0, and the what, fourth, the binary of the fourth right side is 0 0 0 means it will give the 0. Now 1 0, second position, from the right side second position, 1 0 1 is for 10 and 0 for the 4. So 1 0, what is the output? I already told, either one of the bit is 1, then it will give the output 1. It giving as 1. Same 0 1, it will give 1. Next 1 0, it will give 1. So what is the binary form we get? 1 1 1 0. So what is the output of the, now we are going to convert into the decimal form. The decimal form of 1 1 1 1 1 0 is 14. So it will give the result 14. Okay. Now bitwise not operator. Now coming to the bitwise not operator. Returns one's complement of the number. It will give one's complement of the number. Suppose we taken a equal to 10. Okay, so we convert into the binary form 1010. Now we do the one's complement of a. Okay, that is the one's complement opposite of a. So you have to give one's complement minus, we take minus 1010. So minus 101. So we have add one extra here. So it is num as returns one's complement. Bitwise not operator returns one's complement of the number. So it will add one binary one. Okay. So if you check, it is coming as 1011. So what is the value of 1011? That is 11. So already minus is there. Okay, so you have to write the minus. Okay, this is called bitwise not operator. Now bitwise XOR operator. Okay, return one if one of the bit is one. If one of the bit is one and the other is zero. If one of the bit is one and the other is zero, it will return the value one. If one of the bit is one and the other bit is zero, otherwise it return the what false value, that zero value. If you check a equal to 10 and b equal to 4, what is the value of a in the binary form? 1010. What is the binary form of 4? That is 0100. Now we are going to do the operation of XOR operator. What is the XOR operator tells? Returns the value 1 if one of the bit is 1 and the other bit is 0. So if you see that, okay, in the 10th and in the 4th, okay, we are doing the operation of AND. Okay, XOR operator. So if you take 0 0 means 0, 1 0, okay, 1 0 vertically you can check vertically, or vertically you can take, okay, 1 0 1 0 is 1. Okay, now 1 0 1 0 is 1. Like that we will do the operations. Okay, now if you see that here we have given the bitwise operator programming. Okay, bitwise operator. Okay, a equal to 10, b equal to 4. Now I'm going to the print a and b. A and b means and operator, so we give the and operator symbol. So output of and b is coming as 0. Now I'm going to take the bitwise operators of or operations. So we give the print a or b. A or b means the value of a is 10, b is the 4, so it will give the output 14. Okay, now I want to print the output, print the Python code for the what not operation. So you give the print, this is a comment line. Okay, green the comment line and the black is the what output. So and a means it will give minus 11. Now print bitwise XOR operator. Okay, so if you take print, then we have to give the green line is the comment line, comma a XOR b. So what is the value of a XOR b is 14. Okay. Okay, now bitwise shift operator. Okay, bitwise shift operator. The bitwise shift operator has two types. First is a bitwise right shift and bitwise left shift. Okay, bitwise shift operator left shift means it will shift the bit at one position. If you see example a equal to 10, so first we have to convert into the binary form of 10. So if you take, you return as right side 0 0 0 0. After that we return 1 0 1 0. Now we are performing the what shift operator, that is a shift 1. Okay, means the right shift. Right shift means it will shift the one bit at the right one. So this 1 0 means 0 is transferred to right side, and this one is comes to the was 0 position. Okay, 1, so it will come as 0 1 0 1. So what is the value of 1 0 1 0? 5. So result of 10. Okay, 10 left shift. Okay, what is the left shift of 10? That will comes as a 5. Now example 2, if you see, I am giving a equal to minus 10. Okay, so first you have to convert in place of minus. Okay, you have to write triple 1 1. Okay, so minus 10 we have to take in place of minus we are taking what 1 1 1 1. Now we have to give the binary form of 10. Binary form of 10 is what? 0 1 1 0. Now I am going to what? Right shift. Okay, right shift, we are shifting one bit to the right onwards. So here this 0 is shifted to the right one, and this one is shifted to 0 position, and this one is shifted to the second position, and the 0 is shifted to the third position, and after that the left side of 1 is shifted to the what? The fourth positions. Okay, this is called right shift operator. Now left shift operator means we have to shift the operator at the left side you have to shift it. Now it depend upon how much you want to shift. So if written a shift 1 a shift 2 means two times we are going to shift that operator. Okay, so it depend upon the how many types operator is giving in. Okay, now we see the programs. A equal to 60, B equal to 13, C equal to 5. Now I am taking the print A and B. It will give the output 12. Print A or B. A or B means 61. Print A XOR B, that is 49. Print what? C naught. C naught means not operator. It will be minus 6. Now print a what? Left shift. A left shift operator 2 means 2 bit it will shift it. Be 2 bits a value it will convert, it will shift the a value to the 2 bit at the left end. Okay, so it will give 240. Now the a right shift one means it will shift the what number to the what right side of 1 bit. Okay, so a is 60, it will first we will convert into the binary form. 13 we have to convert 13 into the binary form. After that we do the conversion. Okay, now coming to the assignment operators. Okay, assignment operator assign or changing the value of the variable on its left as in shown in figure. Okay, it is nothing, it is changing the value, it is changing the value of the variable on its left side. Okay, so if you see that I am giving assigning operator from the right side onward to the left side operator. Now if we see that num1 equal to 2, I take a num2 equal to num1. Okay, now I am going to print the num2 means output is coming as 2. Now suppose that country equal to India I given. Now I want to only country. So it will give you the what? India means we are assigning the value. We are assigning the value in the variable. Here num1 we are assigning the num1 value as a 2. Now I am storing the num2. In the num2 I am storing the num1 value. So num2 value is come as 2. Now country equal to India written. Now in country, okay, the variable I put the country name and India. So when you put the country, it will come the India. Okay. Now if it add the okay next it add the right side operand to the left side operand and assign the result to the what left side operator. If you write it x plus y equal to y, x plus y equal to y means x equal to x plus y. If you write x plus y equal to y means x equal to x plus y. Suppose that I take num equal to 10, num2 equal to 2. Now I am writing num1 equal num1 plus equal to num2. So what is the value of num1 equal to num1 plus num2? What is the value of num1? 10. Now what is the value of num2? 2. So the output will become at 12. Now if you want num2, then we'll print the 2 value. Now subtract. If it subtract the value of the right side of the operand from the left side of the operand, so it assign. Suppose it will be written x minus y equal to y, x minus y equal to y means what is the same? X equal to x minus y, x equal to x minus y. So I am taking num equal to 10, num2 equal to what? 2. Now I am taking num1 minus equal to num2. What this means? Num1 equal to num1 minus num2. Okay. What is the value of num1? 10. What is the value of num2? 8. So num1 that is 10 minus 8. It will give the result what? 8. 10 minus 2 is 10 minus 2 is 8. Coming to the membership operator. Membership operator is nothing, it will check the it is a member of list or not. It is a member of list or not. Okay, suppose that it is in or not in. If you check out the operator of the in. Now I'm giving the num sequence equal to 1 2 3, num sequence equal to 1 2 3. So I want to check 2, is 2 in num sequence or not. Is the 2 present in this list 1 2 3? Yes, in the list 2 is present, so it gives the value true. Now I want to check string 1, string 1 in num sequence. No, false, because 1 is not here in the list. 1 is the integer, but here we have written what? String. If you write in what I told in the class, first class, that if you write double quotes, triple quotes and single quotes, that should be considered a string. Okay, but it is not string in the list, so it's giving the false. Okay, not in, that's opposite of what? In. Num sequence equal to 1 2 3. 10 not in num sequence. Is the 10 not present in the list? Yes, true. Now 1 is not in the num sequence. False. No, 1 is present in the list, so it is giving us the false. Okay. Now identity operator. Okay, identity operator is two. Okay, is and is not. Is and is not means is what is the operator of is? True if the operand are identical. True, it will give the true value if the operands are identical, means x is true. Is not means true if the operand are not identical. Is not means if the operand are not true, then it will give the value what? True. So if you see that x1 equal to 5 and y1 equal to 5. Now if you check, print x1 is y1. Is x1 equal to y1? Yes, then it will be the value true. Now x2 equal to hello and y2 equal to hello. Okay, x x2 equal to hello and y2 equal to hello. Now I'm going to print x2 is y2. Is x2 equal to y2? Yes, so it will print the value what? True. Okay, it will print the value of true. Now in the second, I'm going to print x1 is not equal to x2. X1 is not equal to x2. Okay, x1 is not equal to what? Y1. Okay, x1 is not equal to y1. But here x1 equal to y1. So it is giving the false. It is giving the false. So identity operator is used to identity the operand or identity the variables. Okay, it will check only. Okay, is means is x1 is equal to x2 or not. Okay, so if it's true, then it will give the true, otherwise it will give the false. Is not is opposite of, thus opposite of is. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, for today, okay, I am stopping here. Okay, in the next class, we'll in the next lecture we'll proceed with the new topic. Okay, thank you.